The Stars have spoken out ahead of the monumental World Series clash that gets underway on Friday between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees. We'll hear from Aaron Judge, from Shohei Ohtani, and from Juan Soto as well on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Welcome in, everybody, to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and today we're going to be breaking down some of the comments that were made by the star players ahead of Game 1 of the World Series, which is set to get underway on Friday, and I cannot wait for this one. It's box office. It's 4 out of the top 7 players in the game today, at least I believe so, in my opinion, and the 2 biggest markets as well, and I know that's maybe not what baseball fans wanted, and maybe they wanted to see a smaller market team win and a team that hasn't won a World Series in a very long time, but this is where we are. And ultimately, I think this is going to be good to bring in the casual fan for baseball to want to tune in and do all that. But before we get into the video, I want to let you know that a large percentage of you watching these are not subscribed to the channel. So go ahead, hit that sub button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a ton because we're very close to my goal of 1,500 subscribers, so it'd mean the world if you could help get me there. Let's get straight into it here. First off, though, I want to say my condolences to the Valenzuela family because he passed away late last night, and I was watching opening night of the NBA, and I heard the news. It was Ian Eagle on the call for TNT, and he said we have some news about a Dodgers legend, Fernando Valenzuela, who has passed away. So obviously we know the story of Fernando Mania, and so young as well, 63 years of age. So sending my heartfelt condolences to the family and to all of his friends as well. And to the Dodger family too, because he was instrumental in growing the popularity of the game in Los Angeles. And definitely a big loss for the community. We could see here that he captivated the world of baseball in 1981. His unforgettable year included winning the NL Rookie of the Year, Cy Young Award, and a World Series title. We honor the memory of the Dodgers icon who passed away Tuesday at the age of 63 with a look back at Fernando Mania. And, if you have Twitter, go check out MLB Network's page. They posted a wonderful tribute for Fernando Valenzuela, so go ahead and do that. You won't be sorry, but yes, my condolences to the Valenzuela family and to the Dodger family as well. You will be missed, Fernando. You definitely will be missed. But I just wanted to touch on a few comments here before we wrapped up, and this is what Aaron Judge had to say about Shohei Ohtani in the media availability before the World Series starts. So he said he's an impressive athlete, the best player in the game, and he added another section to that quote as well, saying what a great ambassador he is for the sport. So Shohei drawing the praise, maybe some mind games here by Aaron Judge, wanting to throw him off, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that works, those mind games with Shohei Ohtani. So He is the best player in the game, and maybe the best player that we've ever seen as well. So Aaron Judge with some fitting comments over there, and maybe taking a little bit of the spotlight off of himself as well. We all know that Aaron Judge is a special player, but the playoff success or the playoff performance necessarily hasn't been there for him in years past. So the fact that he's kind of deflecting some of the attention off him, that may work in his favor, and that may help him out to get him some more pitches to hit. And probably not some more pitches to hit, but it'll ease the media attention off of Aaron Judge just that little bit more. So maybe he's just a mastermind. Maybe he's just trying to do that for himself there. But this is another thing I wanted to touch on here. If favorites Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge win their league MVPs this season, these guys will have won half the MVP awards from the last 8 seasons. That is insane to me. So obviously Freddie Freeman, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, you got Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani as well. So that's an elite list of players. And like I mentioned, 4 out of the top 7 players in the game right now, in my opinion, are going to be competing in this World Series. So Mookie Betts, Ohtani, Judge, and Soto, and you could have them in whatever order you want. You'd probably have Ohtani at number one there, but you can't argue that the best talent in the game is going to be facing off in this World Series. And of course, there are some omissions there. There are some great players that play on other teams here. But the Yankees, Dodgers, Soto, Judge, Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Stanton, it doesn't get bigger than this. It really doesn't. And I mentioned it in yesterday's video. I'm going to say it again. This is a Goliath versus Goliath matchup. There's no underdog. Even though there might be an underdog betting-wise here, I don't think there's an underdog. Both of these teams expect to win. They expect to be the last team standing. And that is the standard for these two organizations. You could argue that they haven't won in a while, or the Dodgers, kind of have this label as playoff chokers. But this is the standard right here. Win a World Series. Whether you make it there or not doesn't matter. You got to go all the way. You got to win this entire damn thing. And the Yankees and Dodgers are very well positioned to go ahead and do all of that. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a ton of fun just watching these two teams go at it here. And another thing here, Aaron Judge will turn 33 in April. This is his first chance at a World Series, and you never know if it might be his last. It's been 15 years since the last one. If there was ever a chance to wipe away the playoff choker narrative or the ringless Yankee narrative forever, this is it. That's right. That's right. And then Juan Soto talking about his at-bat that basically sent the Yankees to the World Series. Juan Soto self-talk. I'm all over this guy. He's got nothing to beat me with. And elite hitters know they are going to get a hit. Average hitters hope they do. It's true. It's true. And another thing I wanted to throw in there as well is the 50-50 ball that Shohei Ohtani had there has sold for $4.39 million. It is now the most expensive ball of all time. So he's making history on and off the field. Shout out to Shohei Ohtani. Shout out to Aaron Judge for his comments on Shohei Ohtani. This is going to be fun, man. Fireworks. Fireworks from start to finish. I hope the games are close, and I hope that they're very entertaining because baseball fans deserve this. The championship series were not very entertaining, aside from that one game where John Kenzie Noel and Juan Soto had their respective big hits there. But that'll wrap it up for this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Thank you guys so much for making it this far. Really appreciate it. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather, so bear with me. But again, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's go. Can't wait for the World Series.